Today, we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Hello everybody, welcome to Earth in my playthrough. I have created a new Romulan character. And so this is the beginning.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up. Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press the X button to interact with the console.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard, chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this.
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case. I joined...
Your minimap shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective. Your plasma beam pistol has been automatically equipped. You can practice on the nearby bottles. Press the R2 button to attack. To sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
Orbital bombardment of the culture and the lapses.
Finally? Which message? Ah, never mind that. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local Kellid estates. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system. They're flooding the vineyard. Next. The broken pipes are obvious. They're spraying water everywhere. Kellid shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of that. Flooding and stuff. Good idea. talk to Navalny.
Press X when
I
you
bet
need
she's
to,
just
and
lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
I thought there was something on the face.
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening. The Kellids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
Enemies have a chance to drop items. An item is dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kellid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kellids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange. You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
I don't think the cavern is like over this way. Of course. Elachi though.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. DeVex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply, and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Or at least all of the missions around there and in the first part of the year. For a minute there, they kind of look like they're best versus hard.
What do you need with an old space hound like me? I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon Belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar. Of course. Go forth and analyze. My equipment is all yours to use.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace. We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again. That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi. We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns. That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
No. Not that. I am here. That.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration. That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks. I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devek says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
Hold the X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and contact Tolan Kev.
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done. Hey there. Long day? I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is, someone named Atan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Hey. Alright. Here we go.
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kelid nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled. We have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
And here comes the torpedo.
We're under attack. I don't know who or why. The people are being rounded up and we have to do something. I'll help Devex get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Borean to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home. Come in. Are you all right? What's happening over there? Did you find Borean? I'm at the shipyard with Devex, and we're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. I don't know what's going on here. We need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, we'll fight the way out. Can you make it? It's the Tal Shiar.
This is your character. Here you can see your You can also view your ship's equipment, as well as the equipment being used by your bridge officers. Press the triangle button to switch between your two equipped weapons.
Showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there. Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to decrease your ship speed. Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not shielded, so we can just use our torpedoes to finish them off.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Targets. Use your torpedoes on an enemy. Must be out of combat to fail to alert. Top of your system will appear if you are in combat.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. Must be people from the colony. The distress signal is close. Searching. There! We have to help them!
Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Scanners are picking up more colonists in Tal Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Press the circle button to activate high-yield torpedo. The power of your next torpedo attack. Ship is under attack.
operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like... There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do? They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. We're getting a reply. I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When we colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakim of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time, given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here? I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Alachi creatures, they are trouble. We need to know more about them, and why they're working with a snake like Hakim. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader, Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there. I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Let's warp to the flotilla.
Assistant to Commander Tamer. Please, follow me to the commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There's much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around, while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
We're counting on you.
Fight for Virnet. Or fight war Virnet. That chapter is complete. Free starship modification.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I'm not afraid of the Tal Shiar.
Of course, at this point, the in his career, new Romulus is nothing more than Dewa 3.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
That's locked, of course. There's no door. It leads nowhere. Even though there should be a room in between this one and and here's the shipyard. Gotta go back to the tail. That's done. I think I'll just leave it that color. Standard romulan ship of the 23rd century. It was inverted. Where is the top?
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector. We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you. I do not know. Our history of deception with both groups definitely does not help. The Tal Shiar, however, will not attack the fleet for now. Sela would see such a direct action as too great a risk. She much prefers to work in the shadows. Let me worry about our potential allies. While you're away, I will be working with diplomats from both sides to come to an agreement we can all live with. Not yet. He and his crew have been assisting Romulan colonies throughout the region, and he has not been able to focus his efforts on the search. With you here, however, Tamer's mission to find a new homeworld can begin. He will be sending scout ships to analyze nearby planets. We'd prefer to find a suitable world in this sector, but we'll expand our search if we need to do so.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
Yeah. My other running sisters, family came first, God. Especially for my kids.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Hold the X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and select Turn In to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
The Tal Shiar is advancing on our allies.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We have to stop the Tal Shiar.
Next, they're heading to the
The
Solar
Tal
Bomb
Shiar
Jet.
is
Order your
advancing
crew
on our
to plot a
allies.
course to your next mission.
This thing's only going about warp 5, I think. Put the pad. Beam away. Yep. No tactical consoles. Got nothing yet.
Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space and ground combat. Select any skill to see a full description of the benefits gained by purchasing it. Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space and ground combat. Select any skill to see a full description of the benefits gained by purchasing it. Every skill costs 1 point of the same type to purchase. You will earn 1 space point every 1 level, and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
I hope when the new level expansion comes, that they add increase the point cap. The earned point cap to level 60 at least, or 55. As I hear they're going to be coming out with a expansion where you can play as a Jem'Hadar officer. Well, it'll be a Gamma Quadrant expansion. Anyways, it's also supposed to include a level cap. Maximum level capacity of 65. Of course, before agency yesterday, I believe the maximum level was level 50. I don't know. I didn't start playing until after the Agents of Yesterday expansion came out. So anyways, my character is an engineering character, so I spend the first point on all regeneration.
Every skill costs 1 point of the same type to purchase. You will earn 1 space point every 1 level, and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
Let's do this one. Okay, Mind Barrier 3. And there's the Suliban Helix, which first made its appearance in none other than Star Trek Enterprise. Back in 2003, I think? Or it was during the first season of Star Trek Enterprise that the Helix made its first appearance. That's where they introduced the Suliban. The Enterprise was a good series. It's a shame they ended it after 4 seasons.
We've arrived at the Helix, but we're not the only ship here. A tall Shi'ar warbird is approaching from the direction of the primary structure. They haven't raised shields yet, but their weapons are online. Wait, they're hailing us. Ship on main viewer. It's a Tavaro light warbird. Designation IRW Shardar. They could be tall Shi'ar.
Our eyes and ears are everywhere.
I wish I could do more to help.
first, of course.
Romulan battle cloaking devices can be used in combat, but your weapon systems and shields are disabled while it is active.
the only time.
I'll do what I can.
I'm trying to make the best of this.
All the refugees are aboard, but there's more trouble. A Tal Shiar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. They're hailing us, and they're asking for you by name. Remember, they're not here to be friends.
Our world will be avenged.
I recommend using our cloaking device to get close enough for a sneak attack.
Time has taken much from the Suliban.
Cayenne closed the channel. He's right. They'll be lucky if the Tal Shiar let them live. We should leave and report back to Tamer. Some of the refugees we brought aboard may have starship experience. If we're expecting more trouble, we'll need some help on the bridge.
That's how you got Citra.
We have to stop the Tal Shiar.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You have a new captain power available in your radio menu. Press the L2 button to show all your powers. Use the left stick to navigate this radio menu. Press the L3 button to set your quick power and update the default captain power to use. Press the R2 button to activate a power directly from this radio menu.
And we'll give
I have new orders for you.
Bridge officer at this next mission. But for now, I will leave it here. And this has been the first 2 chapters of my playthrough for the romulan character. Haven't decided which faction I'm gonna side with in this character. Yeah, but like I said, this has been 2 chapters in my first playthrough. For any character, actually. So, we'll see you next time, where we'll do another 2 chapters. Until then, thank you for watching. It's been your host, Hunter's Uncle, saying, may you live long and prosper with the odds ever in your favor.